Okay, she contested for the GFA presidency in the year 2015. We are about to have a nice chat with Ofabia Ramatu,
Yes.
a very brilliant and an intelligent woman, and we are privileged to have her in the studio.
Thank you.
Ofabia, how are you? How has things been like?
It's been okay. God has been good. Everything has been well.
Now, in 2015, you contested for the GFA presidency, and that was when people realized that there were women coming into sports. What informed that decision to contest the elections in 2015?
Okay, so I worked with the FA. I worked with Kwesi Nyantakyi, Mr. Kwesi Nyantakyi, former JFA president, and I was practically doing everything. And I'm like, "Ah, if I can do this, and he's just the face out there, even though he's my boss and he's a learned person, he's a lawyer. Why don't I go for it myself and change the face of Ghana football?" And I wanted to push women out there because women were not given the spotlight in football. Even now that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has done his best to give us the first female vice president, it wasn't like before. So I wanted to push women out there.
But somebody would ask, was it because the football then was that attractive? That is the reason why you wanted to contest, or what did you see before deciding to contest?
No, football has been attractive because football brings people together. It bridges the gap. That's football, and football takes us to places that we didn't expect that we could be there. So I worked with the FA. So when I had a football club, working with all these people, being in the football fraternity, I felt it was time that I needed to push things forward because I wanted the FA to push women's sports, the grassroots coach educators, the coast football. But it wasn't happening. One of the days when they say Hassan Kotoko is playing the basics of football, like you don't get it now. So I just wanted to push all these things for people to know what football is, the beginning or the basics of football.
But before then, did you do sports? Tell me, how did your interest in sports start?
Okay, so I did diploma in sports, football, University of Education, Winneba. So that's coaching. So I did diploma in coaching, and I did other courses, grassroots coach educator, course 1, course 2. It was organized by the FA. So they brought instructors from outside Ghana at Ghana Masoka Center. So I did the level 1, level 2, level 3, and I did the license course in South Africa, Port Elizabeth as well.
So that was the reason why you decided to enter into football.
And I had a football club, Fabia FC.
FC. Oh, okay. Yeah. But it's no more.
No, I sold most of the players.
Oh, okay. Was it a female team or it was
No, it was a male team.
A male team. Okay. Yes. And the delegates refused to vote.
I had just one vote. Just one.
No,
just one. Can you imagine? Just one.
But were you disappointed then? Because it didn't come that easy for a woman to decide to contest Kwesi Nyantakyi, the president then. It didn't come that easy.
I wasn't disappointed. Why? Because I had the people who were ready to vote for me, but they didn't want the seat. They wanted the person. That's Mr. Kwesi Nyantakyi. But I told them I wanted the seat because I wanted a change. I wasn't going for the human being to attack his personality. I wanted a change in the face of Ghana football, just to have the seat to change things. But people were attacking his personality. People were bringing secret about him, things he's done with them. I'm like, this is more than I expected. It was getting dangerous. I'm like, no, it's not him that I want. It's the effort, the seat to change things or to change the way things were happening at that time. So I wasn't disappointed because they wanted me to do things that I didn't want to do. I didn't want to be anybody's puppet or anybody's dog. I wanted to do what was right and what I knew was right to do at that time. Yeah.
At a point now, Kwesi Nyantakyi had to leave the seat.
You saw what they did to him.
Yeah, so
I knew about a lot of things, and those were the things I didn't want to do. I didn't want to be dirty. I wanted to be transparent and come free and fair for what I want to do for Ghana.
So sitting back and realize that the same seat you wanted to occupy, and they've done this in quotes to him. How did you feel? How was the feeling like?
No, I felt bad. I felt bad because I called him after that, and we had a very, very, very fruitful conversation, and I told him a lot of things. He was just surprised and he just smiled, and he said, "Thank you." That was it.
If the president is listening to you, Kwesi Nyantakyi is listening to you, would you advise him to come back into football? Because that has been the bane. That is the reason why the man went down. Would you advise him? Because
if he wants to come back, he'll come back.
Okay.
Because when we spoke, he was like, no, there are lots of things that happen and it traveled very far. Social media, which the new media travels faster. So a lot of things went viral, and he was thinking of his family, his children, his wife. It's his decision. If he wants to come back, he can come back because he's done a lot for Ghana football, and we still need him. Because gone are the days when I used to sit with Kurt, the now GFA president, to discuss about women football, to discuss about grassroots and a lot of things. There are a lot of things we talked about that I thought it was good to do for the FA. Now he's the president and he's not doing it.
I even wanted to
because we criticize a lot of things. We used to say like I'm sitting with you. Now he's the president and it's a different ball game altogether.
So we venture contesting Kurt Okraku again.
But Kurt is not coming again. It's not about me contesting.
Okay, would you be comfortable contesting for the
whoever
FA presidency?
Yes, I'll be comfortable.
Okay.
When the time is right. Now people are beginning to understand football and beginning to understand women in sports and beginning to understand women in leadership. So it will be a bit easier than it was in 2015 for me and for Ghana.
How will you rate the presidency of Kwesi Nyantakyi as compared to what Kurt?
Had I known, is always a last. Had I known, is always a last.
Meaning?
Because we said Kwesi wasn't better, we wanted a new face, but with Kurt, Kwesi is far better, and he knows.
Wow.
Yeah, Kurt knows
that the standard of our game has gone down as
compared very. He knows.
What are the templates? What are the measures you think have gone down? What is your yardstick? What are you using to measure the work Kwesi Nyantakyi did as compared to what?
But you can see, my brother. You know what is happening in football right now. Even we had to fight to bring back the love. The president had to step in. Supporters had to go on street to talk to people, to beg companies to bring back the love for Ghana football. It wasn't so before. Even though we complained about Kwesi's administration, we didn't beg for love for Ghana football. The Premier League, things were better. But now, it's gone back to zero. You and I know, Ghanaians know, the world know, Africans know. Even if you want to put players there, that these are the players of, let's just put Black Stars. Can you mention 11 strong players? Can you? Gone are the days. You can just mention, you have Kofi, you have Ama, you have Kojo. You know, even our bench was a scare to other teams. But now what is happening? They don't even know what is happening.
So are you measuring the tenure of Kurt Okraku with the way the Black Stars is performing?
Not just Black Stars. When we say football, we have Black Stars, we have Black Queens, we have Princess, we have Meteors, we have the under 17, the under 20s, we have the league, we have a lot of things. But you know what is happening even from the basic to the Black Stars. What is going on? Nothing is happening. Do you hear about anything? You go to the stadium, Kotoko is playing, Haas is playing, and it's like a ghost on the pitch. Do you see people, even if they open free gate, they don't go? No. What is happening? Gone are the days, if it's Kotoko and Haas, if you want to sell a ticket for 1,000, people will pay to come and watch. My brother, what is happening now? What is the change?
So if I ask you to rate Kurt Okraku's,
I won't give a percentage. You and I know what is happening. Ghanaians know, Africa know, the world knows.
It means it's ground zero, because if there's if you are supposed to give a percentage to something and you can't really pinpoint,
and it's not going well,
then it means the thing is not really going well.
Proceed.
But there are people who are also calling that Kurt has done well, so we should change the constitution of the Ghana Football Association for him to come and contest.
Again, how? You know. When your mouth is full, you don't talk. When there's food or when there's something in your mouth, you can't even open your mouth to talk. But when there's nothing in your mouth, you talk. These are people who are benefiting. There were a lot of people who were criticizing, talking about things that were not moving on well, but now they cannot talk. If you question them, even if you call them to come and explain, they can't talk because they are enjoying. And it's not even about enjoyment by yourself. It's about the nation. It's about Ghana. It is Ghana Football Association, not an individual or something. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
So that's what they will say.
No.
I'm not saying Kurt hasn't done anything. At least he's trying to bring the women up there. But to compare his and Kwesi's administration, Mr. Kwesi's administration, Kwesi was far better.
How you rate? And I know you are a coach. I've seen some of the ladies or your friends refer you to as a coach.
Yeah.
looking at our women football, are you satisfied with the way we are running our women football in Ghana?
I am not satisfied. We met the minister, Mr. Kofi Adams, Honorable Kofi Adams, yesterday, and that was what he was talking about. And he wants Ghana, like the women team, he wants it to go very far. He wants it to be very exciting as a male, the Black Stars is. And we just spoke to Noah about how we can put things together to make it very exciting. Because they play the same 90 minutes. When you come to the pitch, it's the same size. So how come we are not supporting women football and we are pushing men football? Even with the supporter union in Ghana. When the girls are playing, they don't go to watch their games. But when it's about the guys, they are filled, they are rushing for tickets, they are going there. When it's tournament, they want to go and watch the Black Stars. But it is not only Black Stars. It is not only Black Stars. We have the other ones that you can support. As you talked about, we have Black Queens. We have Princess. We have Maidens. You get it? So if we push them, if we support them, if we popularize their activities, people will get to know. People do not even know when they are playing, where they are playing, what is happening, what tournaments they are going for, what trophies they've won for Ghana. But if they don't know about it, you and I have to push it. Even you here, you have to push it. Journalists, bloggers. So everybody has to come on board to support. Because if you don't make noise about it, if you don't make people know that this is what's happening, if you don't know an issue, how then you solve it? You get it? So they need more support, more hands, that sponsorship as well. Because the girls are really going through a lot. Sometimes they go to play, winning bonuses are not in, and they need money for a whole lot of things as girls. When it's the time of the month, you need to buy your pad, you have hormonal changes. There are lots of things that goes on in the female body that we need to give more attention, but we don't do it.
So you are confirming on this show that when the door is open for people to contest,
sure, why not?
For the FA presidency,
why not?
You are
not even land. Why not? Why not?
What do you think you do differently, or what are some of the policies you'll be channeling out as compared to what you said in 2015?
You know what? When I came in 2015, there are a lot of policies I brought on board that I discussed with a lot of people that I said on media that some people took. I'm not going to make that mistake again.
Okay.
I am not going to make that mistake again. Whatever I had here, that I have here, that is in here that I want to bring, I'll bring it when the time is right.
But if you don't tell people how...
when the time is right. But now I won't say it. Okay. Once between twice shy.
Because people would like to draw comparison as in what...
They should drop their policies, I'll drop my policy. No, because I know what I'm talking about. There are lots of things that I did, or lots of things that I discussed, that even Kurt has implemented one or two, that they've not even acknowledged Ophelia or Rama visions. Because people do not know that it's or it was...
You are saying Kurt's administration has taken some of your ideas in 2015 then?
Yes.
And they are...
yes. Yes, he has. And sometimes when someone does something good, or when you take from someone, you acknowledge the person.
Can you mention maybe two or maybe one?
One.
Yes.
One.
Yes.
With the women's football, what they are doing for the girls.
Okay.
We spoke about it.
Okay.
A lot of things that we spoke. That's what I'm saying. He's trying for the women's side. We spoke. We sat to discuss. And I even put it out there. That one, he's doing it and it's helping. But listen, we have administrators. We have committee for the women, but have never been acknowledged. You get it? People are taking credit for what we started. Fine is for Ghana. I don't have a problem with it. But now I won't do it again. Yes.
At least he has implemented the Women's League, and I think that league is also doing well.
That's what I'm saying. He's done something.
The Women FA Cup is also there. Yes.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. With that aspect, he's done something.
Okay.
Yes.
But that is the reason I was asking whether if you can give him a percentage of what he has done in his administration.
But I said just when you take the women football, at least he's done something there. I said that. But when you put all together, it's not just the women. We want to push women. But so when you take that, he's done something. He's not done it all, but he's done something. Yes.
Why did you stop your club? Why did you sell your club to
because we're having issues, you know, managing is not easy. Coaches, players, training, it involves money. I had a lot of issues. So I had to sell, go back, organize myself, and come back better.
So if you are coming back, on which wings are you coming back on? Because
I said I'll come back bigger and better.
And which?
Bigger and better.
So it's possible you might form another team
Exactly.
and come back because you want to
Exactly.
contest.
Exactly. Not because I want to contest.
Okay.
I think I'm ready now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. How do you see our local league in terms of the standard? Again, we are drawing comparison between when President Kwesi Nyantakyi was in office and then when
Now,
Kurt is in office now. How you rate
instead
our
of it
standard?
to progress, it's retrogressing. It's moving backwards.
Mm.
It's not moving forward. As I said, even when they are playing, people do not know about it. People do not go to support them. People are not pushing the players. It's not fun. It's not interesting. There's nothing to learn. But there are good coaches out there.
Mm.
So what is the issue? What is the problem? Everything you do in life, you pray that you move forward, you progress. You don't pray to retrogress. But we are rather retrogressing. It is not happening. A lot must go in, a lot must be done. He is the president, he has his technical team, he has his team. They know what to do, they have to do. I can't sit here and tell them what to do whilst they are taking salaries. No, I won't do that.
Okay, we've heard of a lot of betting in our local game. When you were running your club, did you have anyone approaching you?
I had issues because I coached Bekum Chelsea in 2011,
Okay.
and I did my internship with Ghana Asante Kotoko in Kumasi under Coach Eboment. With the Premier, Bekum Chelsea, I suffered. It wasn't easy.
You've had instances where betting cropped into your team.
A lot.
Okay.
A lot. And mine was even beyond because I was a woman.
So what did you tell them when they call you? What did they tell you? How is it done? If I want to stage, I have a game, and I want to put it on a betting scale. How is it done? Tell us how
they don't call you the coach. You have managers, you have club owners, you have bosses that you work under. So they talk to your bosses and they come to you. Sometimes you are not in support, you don't want to do, but your hands are tied. You don't have any choice than to give in. It really hurts, and that's a big problem. It's an issue.
So now you are coming to contest as an FA president. What are some of the measures you put in place?
You want me to come back again? I said when the time is right, I'll say it.
But betting is
no, you are switching the question back to the same thing. You're just using a different approach.
I'm only saying betting
when the time is right.
Betting is killing our game. And you have confirmed on this show that they've approached you severally.
Not me personally.
Okay, but you saw it or
people spoke to
you.
Yeah, because they'll speak to your bosses.
Okay, and what happened? Did you listen to what your bosses told you, or what happened?
No, sometimes you say no. You don't listen, you don't agree. But hey, he's the boss. He calls the shots. You are just a coach down there. What do? You can say no, but if he says yes and it's done, what can you do about it?
So it means we have no antidote in solving this betting issue in our game, because it is also killing our game.
It is killing, but I think they are working on it. And when the times when we get there, we work on it.
Now let's speak to issues concerning the Black Stars. I know you follow the Black Stars. We'll come back to your visit to the U.S. Embassy, your Rama Vision.
Yeah, Rama Vision.
Yes, organization, right? You went to the U.S. Embassy. How do you see our current Black Stars, the situations around the happenings around the Black Stars under Kurt Okraku?
How do I see it? Like how?
From where you sit, you contested for the FA presidency in the year 2015. And I'm asking you, as a coach, from where you sit, how do you see the happenings around our team?
Things are not moving on well. It's bad.
Again, it comes back to Kurt Okraku.
Exactly, because he's the president. He makes a lot of decisions. Even though he does it with the ministry, he is still the boss. And he calls the shots. Yeah. And the team is struggling now. We all know. But because we are going to the World Cup and there are a lot of people listening and watching, and because people have hope in us, I'll just say we should try our best and bring positive remarks. Positive things and everything back to Ghana, because we are all Ghanaians. We support the team. We want us to win. We don't want any negative thing around the team. Everything should be positive.
But from talking about positivity, from where you sit, we played 2 games. We lost.
It didn't go well.
It didn't go well. How were you surprised, or were you surprised we lost all these 2 games? And
I wasn't surprised.
Okay.
I wasn't surprised because sometimes.
Is it because of our standard?
We have coaches and we have coaches. Otuado, I'm a coach. I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
But he's a good scout.
Mm.
He is a good scout.
But not a good coach.
He is a good scout.
But not a good coach.
Let me use it. Let me use that word. He's a good scout.
Okay, now Otto is gone now.
Mm-hmm.
What do we do next?
We need to get a coach.
For us to put the Black Stars back
We
online.
we need a coach.
Mm.
We have limited time.
What kind of coach are you expecting for the GFA to appoint?
We have lots of good coaches, local coaches. Kwesi Appiah isn't bad. He's been there. He's been an assistant. He acted as the head, and he can still do better because he knows the team. He understands our culture. He knows the football. He knows the game, and I'm sure he can do best for Ghana. We have limited time to go for the World Cup, so we need someone who has been there before, someone who understands the game, our culture, the way things are done. So Kwesi Appiah can do better.
From where you sit, you think the Black Stars will be ready for the 2026 World Cup in Brazil?
They can be ready even if it's tomorrow. They can be ready.
But you already spoke about the fact that our team, we don't have a team. So
that's why we need a coach. When he comes, he will know what to do. The coaches know best. You know who to call. Yes. And what to do.
From where you sit.
You know, there are lots of things we're supposed to do or lots of things that we don't do. Sometimes we think it's just playing on the pitch. No. Football starts from the brain, psychologically. There are lots of things happening at the background that people do not know. So the coach will know what to do, who to call, and how to put things together. When they bring the coach, or when they call the coach, he knows the team. I don't know who they're going to call, but I think now Kwesi is the best person, and they have what they want to do. But I want us to just rally behind the Black Stars and support them for victory. If anything happens, we can talk about it later. We have limited time. We don't need bashing. We don't need any negative aura around the team now.
Talking about negative aura, there are calls that the DIU should be included in the national team for the World Cup. What is your stance on that?
There is an experience and a good player at the same time. But the coach will know who is best or what is best or what to do.
But I guess there are times that people
sometimes I don't want to call players or I don't want to say things because I'm not the coach of the Black Stars and I have some personal relationships with most of the players too as well. So I'm very careful when I'm saying things or when I'm doing things that people do not get it wrong because they think you have a relationship exactly, which is wrong. It has to be who is ready, who is good, and who can perform for the team. So the coach that they will bring will know who to call, who is right for the task ahead.
When you are coaching, you've mentioned Brekum Chelsea. There are instances where even journalists have proposed players to you.
Oh, of course, they do a lot.
So if
we have math coaches more than technical coaches.
So if people are asking that we should include the DIU for the World Cup, I guess it is right. And
no, people have different ways of seeing things, their own perspective. But the coach knows what he wants to do because when it comes to bashing, when it comes to losing or any negative thoughts, they won't call the journalist, they will call the coach. So the coach will know best.
Moving into this World Cup, what is your from where you sit? What is your expectation from?
If we do the right thing, we can go far or maybe even win
the World Cup.
If we do the right thing, it's football. Football has changed. Football is spiritual. Football is psychological. Anything can happen. That's why I said if we do the right thing, if we do the right thing, if we get the good coach and he does what is right, we can do it. Okay. I don't know who is coming now, so I can't say much. It depends on the coach and what he wants. Yes.
Okay.